Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
me, Banshee, and the Sunflower Sunny.
Sunny makes three.
Hi Buddy Blue.
Hey everybody.
You're just in time to see Sunny in
I
the
know
sunflower
like
because he probably won't keep it on for long. As long as we pet him and tell him what a good boy he is, though.
Who's the sun man? Who's the sunflower?
He's the only one, though, that will allow us to even get this close and put it on him, so... All right, Sonny, your torture's over here. And he's destroying the set anyway, so...
So go ahead with the...
card for the collective.
all that stuff.
And all that stuff. We'll be doing the Good Tarot again, of course, for our card for the collective, Colette Baron Reed's deck. With positive messages, you know, this is a kind of stressful week in the U.S. with elections and all of that. Tensions are running high.
Just so for you, Spotty.
So, hey, it's a great thing to have happy hour today and just get a positive message from Spirit. Lighten the mood.
It's so good to be here during happy hour.
Absolutely, Mr.
Because you know what? We all need it. We need it too.
We need it too.
And
we need it as much as you.
Very grateful that things worked out better in the tornado department for you, Violet.
Oh, yeah. But sorry about all the damage and destruction it caused in different areas. That's just never good. Oh my goodness, this
Thanks
weather.
for the tip, Mr. O.
I'm going to move this so he'll have more room. And by the way, of course, Bly is here. Now that Sunny's gone, Bly can stay for a minute.
Extra Bly.
Extra Bly.
Extra big Bly. Looking for his other Bly. All right.
All right.
And you're welcome. I hope it was what I did, but I'm sure that, you know, there's many people all over the states who are trying to protect us all and help out with the weather. So I did my part.
Well, a beautiful card for happy hour. The Six of Cups. Six of Water in Colette's deck, going by the Elemental.
It is pretty.
It is very, very pretty. And it's talking about, you know, as we're worried about the future, it's talking about nostalgia, sweet memories, old flames, yearning for the security of the good old days, you know, don't we? Whatever they mean to you. If I am being triggered to remember the past, I can enjoy the warm memories, but must recognize they are ephemeral. Emotion can color my recall and distort my understanding of what is happening today. I acknowledge and heal old wounds. I can experience security today, enveloped in the arms of divine love. There is no need to return to the illusion of a golden era of yore, because I can begin co-creating a better reality right now. That's important words right there. Authentic healing and joyfulness will be mine if I stop rekindling the emotions of the past. Instead of trying to bring back the past, you know, and, you know, we also had as our card of the day today on Twitter and Facebook, the death card. And so, you know, that's about change. It's letting go the past. The past is the past. We shouldn't try to be bringing it back, but what we should be trying to do is what the card said. Create a better future.
It's always good to remember the past, of course, the idea about repeating past mistakes.
Yeah.
But we do have to realize that it's more of a spiral, and we're spiraling in or out, and we come back to those similar points, but they're never exactly the same, those memories from the past, because we're on a different level and we're spiraling up to the next level. take those memories with you and build something good.
Exactly. The problem is people get hung up on those memories, and that's where the trouble can lie. But Spirit is telling us, the past is full of rich things.
Good point, Swati.
That you can grow from. All right, Mr. O.
So, Pragati
is first.
This is your positive message,
Your
Pragati.
positive message for the day is coming.
And as we start, just want to mention again, as always, our moderator, I wasn't going to say it, Violet Lotus, is so helpful to us. We are so grateful to her, but also, too, we're grateful to everyone. We appreciate you all so very much.
I see a tail coming. He's coming back.
So thank you, everybody, for coming.
Hi there.
Move the butt.
Come on, get over here. Come on, you got room. You've got plenty of room today, the way Mr. O said.
And you guys, you have but to ask, and everybody keeps saying, more sunny. So
you did it.
I kind of moved the cameras around to accommodate a different view, and so we have more sunny.
I think it works so long as he doesn't get in the cart's way and shuffle way.
Speak of the tail.
Speak of the tail. If the tale be told... Well, okay, Pragati, you have the Ace of Swords. A very nice card in a lot of ways, This is a time, Pragati, to, heart and mind working together can create, can help you create great choices, great decisions for yourself, great moves that, are the beginning of successful enterprises, relationships, whatever. This is using mind and heart in combination, not with one dominating the other, Spirit says, but working in tandem to make the proper decisions for yourself. And it's just a great card.
I think Spirit is saying be ready for a burst of illumination, be ready for a burst of knowledge. The swords are always about that kind of thing, mental clarity, mental agility. And so I think Spirit is saying something is beginning for you very soon, and it will be very enlightening. So it could be the work you do, the undertakings or endeavors that you put forth, that it just will bring a lot of clarity and light to you in your life.
There is definitely, knowledge descending from above, or maybe even this is the idea that this person is seeking higher knowledge as well. But I think Spirit, it's just like Mr. O said, there may be some, big communications coming.
Well, we hope it's sooner too, Pragati. I think that these are topically, present messages. Spirit says be ready for it. So, in other words, don't miss it if it comes.
And also remember, when your head and your heart work together, magic can happen. So keep hope alive and keep your head clear. To receive messages and signals of what the best moves are you need to make next.
That's a good question too, Pragati, and I suppose I could never say no to that.
Oh, yeah. No,
and I think too, just as a quick tip, I think that maybe this is saying focus on the kinder, gentler, love, benevolent aspects. I just pulled that randomly because you asked that question. The King of Cups says be in the moment of being gentle, being able to give of yourself. And I think that if you have that in your meditations, maybe that will also help illuminate as we're talking. All right.
All right, Lena.
Lena's message.
You are up. Look at this sun, man.
You're welcome, Pragati. All right, Banshee.
All right.
That's my sun, man.
Okay, Lena. Let's see what we've got for you. One more. All right. Oh, it's another ace. Hey, what's up with this?
Well, Lena, it's interesting. It's the Ace of Cups. And Spirit says, open up to allowing the entry of love and harmony, beneficence, benevolence in your life. This doesn't necessarily indicate you're falling in love soon, but it does say Spirit wants you to be open to that or any other possibilities of the heart.
Put it down so I can... Okay. I never mentioned this before when I'd seen this card, Lena, but I think here, it just struck me. When you look at this card, okay, unlike the Ace of Swords, where, you could see, her full body, her head is not showing here. It's not revealed. It's all about the heart. It's all about the beginning of emotional fulfillment or bringing joy back into your life. Spirit is saying, focus on your heart right now. You may have material, financial concerns or, other things going on. But right now, this is a time to open your heart to love again, open your heart to joy, and new positive beginnings in that area may just happen for you.
Right, Lena. This is really saying Spirit wants you to be ready for this beginning, just like I mentioned before. Being ready for that beginning, for that influx of whatever that energy is. In this case, it looks to be more heart chakra energy. So
Mr. M is here.
Hey, Mr. M.
All right, Mr. Maurice, good to see you. We've got you on the list. And we are on Mo, I think. Mo, haha.
All right, so this is your positive message, Mo, haha. You're welcome, Lena.
Welcome, Lena. It's
Best
interesting
wishes.
we've got two aces, new beginnings, and like I said, it's interesting too because we pulled the Death card for a collective today, and the Death card is all about change and transformation for the better when it's in upright position. Sometimes you may not see it in that way because the change comes out of the blue and is sudden and maybe shocking, but ultimately you will realize that what happened was for the better.
And the thing is that all change promotes the idea that something may have to leave.
Do I cut or you?
I think you shuffled first,
Yeah,
so
I mean.
I shuffle now.
Yes.
And just as a note, we don't know exactly when, but sometime during this month of November, we're hoping to do a live stream, popular one that we've done before on Past Lives.
Past Lives will return for November.
We're not sure when, but
So
it's always
stay
a lot of
tuned.
fun, a little bit of pre-holiday fun.
It's the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is here for Mohaha. Wow, Spirit is saying, hey, don't limit yourself right now. It's, I was just talking with the aces about, especially that Ace of Swords, of getting your head out of the clouds. This one might say, hey, maybe you want to do a little daydreaming, dreaming, thinking about all the possibilities before you, thinking about all the things you'd like to do or accomplish. Spirit is saying this is a time, like I said, I don't like to say the words bucket list, but it does come to mind with this card. What is your bucket list? What is the things you really want to accomplish or do? And with a new year coming, maybe it's time to explore all the possibilities so that then you can narrow it down to something that's really doable.
Hi, Mama T.
Hey, Mama T, good to see you here.
So, Mohaha, the Seven of Cups spirit is saying maybe that, like the American Thanksgiving, this is a feast or a banquet table that has been set before you. Only this is one of things that you really want to do, ideas you want to partake in. It could be about people you'd like to know better or move your relationship forward. It's basically about potentials of what you really might desire, what would really feel so fulfilling to you in your heart and other realms. And so Spirit is saying, don't be real fast. Sit and sample at the banquet table, at the feast, because it's really
in the sand.
In the sand with your AC/DC hat on. And it's really a good way, for you to decide really more. Take your time in choosing what your heart's desires really are.
That's what we have for you, Mo. Good luck with that. That's a nice card. I love the sevens. I the Seven of Cups. It's
and welcome.
It's one of my favorite cards because I'm a big daydreamer.
Welcome to Mama T, Mama Teresa. Hope Doggy didn't get too wet out there.
Okay, so we're on Oluwatoyin. We'll pull a card for Oluwatoyin.
Sure. Oluwatoyin, I know you've been here before. It's been a while.
Yeah. All right.
Don't forget our regular live streams on Sunday afternoons 2 to 4 and Thursday evenings 7 to 9, where you can ask a more precise kind of question, and we'll do a 3-card reading, maybe supplement with some Lenormand.
Maybe.
Well, we do, of course.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we are so happy about that, Mama T. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Everything seems to be fine.
Because we sure pay enough for it.
Yeah, those cable bills, they take a chunk out of your budget. And we really don't have a super big package. We have one extra thing, the HBOs. And then that didn't work for us. That was crazy.
All right, so Oluwatoyin, here is your happy card, and you get change, death, rebirth.
Changes.
And of course, this was our regular card of the day that we post on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media. So for you, it takes on perhaps an added significance. It could be saying that really Spirit wants you to be very prepared, because something that will allow you to look at your life and pick and choose what choices you need to make, how you can make yourself better, how you can turn the corner on certain things, how you can move forward.
It is, Mama T. It's just outrageous, these prices. Really, they are. I love this version of the Death card, Oluwatoyin, because it's so vibrant. And it really does speak to me about the cycles of life, And here it is that change doesn't have to be scary. Change can be beautiful. Change can be beautiful. But, you gotta not fight against the flow, Spirit says. Just go with it. And right now, Spirit is saying, what area of your life perhaps is ready for a big change and a makeover? I like to also sometimes call it a makeover. What do you need to change in your life? Maybe it's something in your house, making some renovations or doing some work around the house. Maybe it's, in your career. Maybe it's a life change of some sort. Spirit is saying, embrace it. Now is the time.
I think Mo was the one before.
Didn't I say Oluwatoyin? I thought I did.
But right, no,
Oh.
Mo is asking
Yeah,
where they
Mo,
were.
we just did yours.
We just did yours. Yours the previous one.
Yeah.
Just remember, it is a divine message card of the day.
Yeah. We do just the single card today, so.
And I see our troublemaker Kara's here.
Kara!
We
You missed
changed the
Sunny
camera
and
to
his
accommodate you.
sunflower in the beginning of the show.
There she is. Go get her. Go get her, son man. Tell her who's boss.
He was actually wearing it. Should we try it again?
Yes, we
for
should try it
Kara? There we go. Whoops, I got the sorry. We got to get it on right. There. Little Sonny.
Sonny is sunflower.
He'll do it if he gets belly scratches or pats on the head. Then he'll say, okay, I'll wear it for a few minutes.
Okay, so that was Olawatoyan.
All right, Sonny, there you go.
And now it's our special card for Manuel Phoebe May. Yeah, he is so large. He really is.
Huge. We grow them large here.
They are a large-bodied cat.
Well, and just to say, some of our cats in the past have been real small.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of little Lakshmina.
Yes. Lakshmina was
And
tiny.
also one
Salem
of
was tiny.
our Salem
Yeah.
was small.
Mm-hmm. The one that came here.
Yeah.
Sunny Bunny.
And Nefertiti was long, but not a very big cat.
Right, she was average sized, yeah. These guys are big stock. Sassy, who doesn't get around much, is probably the smallest one, and it's mostly because she has these really stubby legs.
Yeah.
I mean, her legs are so stubby, they're like that big.
So many years, so many cats. I'm shuffling first, right?
No, I just
Okay,
shuffled.
then I got lost in the cat talk.
And this is for Manuel Phoebe.
Yep, it's for Manuel. Good to see you again. All right,
Okay.
let's see what we have. Ooh.
So you have the Magician.
How
Beautiful
awesome
card.
is that?
It's Major Arcana number 1. I want you to look at those streams of energy, and the Magician is right in the center. There's something going down into a pool, and then there's something revolving around the figure 8 infinity sign going back up to the top. This is saying Spirit wants you to focus on your will, your constructive energies of creation. Spirit thinks this is a great time for you to achieve what has been in your mind and in your will. You know, you have the building blocks. Spirit is saying you just need to focus and believe in yourself.
Wow, Spirit is saying, hey, take that energy, those ideas, those desires that you really, really have held, deep and close. Take them now and really put your will, put your energy there in whatever this is, your desire, and manifest. Spirit is saying this is a time of manifestation for you. We just had that heavy death card, which is a time of change. And this is saying, this is kind of heavy too, is saying this is a time you can manifest what it is you desire. Are you up for that challenge? Spirit says yes. Spirit says you have everything you need right now. Just your will, just your desire. How much do you want it? Spirit is asking. And is saying, go for it.
All right.
That's what we have for you, Manuel. Nice card. Nice card for today. Juliet is up.
Hey, Juliet. And we'll remind people that tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. is Banshee's Material Matters. It's
right.
a pre-filmed video, but we are live in our chat room, and you're welcome to join us. We'll discuss Banshee's reading and what it means for the elemental signs of the zodiac, and we'll share our beverage of choice and have some fun. So check that out.
Sunny is so chill.
So I think if we try this setup, we'll put the camera closer to your side. What do you
Oh,
think
for
about
my
that?
show?
Any of our shows.
Oh, any? The camera closer to my side. You mean that one?
Well, this one, because
this
it's
one.
the card camera. We'll
Yeah,
put
that's
it over
okay.
there.
As long as you can put it down once in a while and I can point out some things.
We'll move it here and we'll orient it closer to you.
Well, the only problem is then he has no room.
Then
so.
he comes by me. And he sits over
Oh, Mr. O wants to attract the sun. All right. You know he'll come back to me, though. You know it.
there. He'll knock over the camera.
He will.
He'll lay on the cards.
He will, just to make a point. All right.
No, I don't know where she got that wand at, Mama T. Where did you get that wand?
Oh, the wand? I'm sure it was at a store. I got this one. I didn't win it. Sometimes I win these things. And I know it wasn't at a fair. I'm almost thinking it was from Cosmic Eye. Possibly.
That sounds right. Mhm.
But they're long gone now. I
Yeah.
think that's where I got it. I love this wand.
It's a
I
store
really do.
in the next town over, Cosmic Eye.
They're gone.
They're gone. All right, what you got?
But I have to say, Juliet, wow. Hey, I love this card always coming up on the happy hour.
It's the Queen of Cups.
Somebody's got to get it, and it's a good thing. You know, Spirit is saying right now, tap into your inner knowing, your wisdom, your intuition. You know, the Queen is very, very in tune. This is also a sign, too, that, you know, you are very empathic at this time. You're very open and receptive. And, you know, just because Halloween is over does not mean the veil is not still thin.
Mm-hmm.
The veil is still thin. We can tap into our higher knowledge and wisdom and to the other side of the veil and make contact with spirits there. I don't know why, but I'm picking that up strongly this time. There's obviously other things with the Queen of Cups, such as Spirit might also be telling you right now to open your heart and be more receptive to others and their needs right now.
Well, you know, this is a beautiful card. To
It
me, it's a
is.
card, mystically speaking, of immanence and transcendence. Immanence is when we are so involved with the idea of spirit or the divine that we feel it. It is embodied within us and within everything. Transcendence, like she's looking upward and these energy beams are going up to the sky, says we are also transcending to another realm entirely, that we're still immanent and transcendent. We're within the earthly realms, but we are also putting ourselves in another realm. And Spirit is saying, you can do this now. You can do this through meditation. You can feel the entire mystical energy overlay, how everything is connected and what your role is in it. Spirit wants you to pursue that.
That's what we have for you, Juliet. It's really a beautiful card as well. And back to wand talk just briefly. I really love this wand because, of course, it's bamboo. It's got a citrine in it, which I really love citrine. I don't wear a lot of it these days, but citrine is one of my favorite stones, you know, especially to carry with me a stone. And I'm very attracted to Eastern thought as well. So Kuan Yin is a deity I really relate to a lot. So I just love having it. This wand is very special to me.
Yes, I'm glad you brought up Kuan Yin.
Yes.
We both have our own kind of sense of a devotion to Kuan Yin. We're certainly not fervent followers, but from that polytheistic pantheistic view that some Wiccans or pagans have, we sort of have found a number of deities or spirit presences in every cosmology that we can relate to. And Kuan Yin has always been, and we have presented meditations and honorings or ceremonies for Kuan Yin a number of times in our career. Sometimes they were at a special sanctuary located an hour from Detroit, and sometimes they were at special conventions that pagans in Detroit area have.
I do have a few wands. Some of them are just stone, smaller stone wands that are maybe about, I don't know, less than this size, even half of this size. And one is a sunstone one that I really like, and the other one is an ametrine one that, of course, has amethyst and citrine in it, which I really love a lot. And then just some more standard type, a couple of standard type ones. So, we Aries, we like the wands. All right. I don't know why I'm having problems shuffling. That must mean it's on you. And we are on, by the way, Libra, I believe, right? Yep. It sounds great, Kara. Hey Libra, it's a Ten of Pentacles. Nice card for you today, because I think one of our last readings for you was indicating possibly maybe some tensions in family or in your tribe. And Spirit is saying today, looking at the importance of those who really stand by you and stand together to make you feel comfortable and secure. And maybe also you are that person to the others you surround yourself with.
Right. I remember that a few days ago, and it may be saying Spirit says things are going to stabilize. This is a
Yes.
very clear sign of stability, the Ten of Pentacles. It's not overly engendering about, like everybody in the family, sings and loves each other together and all that, the Partridge Family or whatever. But it is really saying there is respect, dignity, and a sense or appreciation of the legacy that the family has. And so it means really stabilizing in the sense of your immediate situations. Spirit is saying really also remember, maybe there are people in your family, extended or otherwise, who can also be helpful to you. So don't forget about that.
Right. Everybody contributes to, each other something. In this group here, whatever it is for you, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family, everybody contributes something to the whole. And also it's something that you all can grow on, which I really like as well. Mr. O likes to call that the big pizza pie in the sky.
Yeah, it's a pizza with
so,
yellow pepperonis or
this
something.
isn't necessarily, to me, about equal sharing, like the Six of Pentacles is about give and take and ebb and flow. But each of us have different varying gifts to offer at varying levels, So appreciate and embrace, Spirit says, what others have for you. And, be sure to enrich their lives in kind.
All right. So we were talking about wands and crystals, and I just thought I would run over and
we got this
show
gift from
this is from a coworker of mine.
And that is it Labradorite?
It's
I think it is, yep.
And you can see like there's a little carved eye in it, and it sort of looks like the moon. It's very nice.
Yeah, out of the blue, we just got this. I like this next one a lot because I love moss agate.
And it's a beautiful moss agate, also given to me by my coworker. It's a little thick there. And
like a tree, or I don't know, a mushroom. I think it's a tree.
so I'm going to put them over here.
Ah, all right. So we are on, that was Libra. We are on Swathi, I believe.
I think it's Swathi.
Yes.
Do you know?
Ooh, that sounds nice. Yes, it is. Swathi.
Okay. So I shuffle first? Or do you?
You shuffle first.
All right.
I'm just going to say it.
Thanks.
No, it's okay. Don't worry, Violet. I saw it up there. All right. Hey, I love the fact you guys are all conversing and excited about crystals. They are a big part of my my adult life.
Yes, my coworker gave these to me because I guess she had bought them in some sort of grab bag where there was just like, pay $20 and get a whole bunch of rocks. And these just didn't appeal to her, she said. And I thought, wow, these are so nice. So,
Gee, I wonder what else is in the grab bag.
I have a feeling that from time to time she may offer other items.
Huh. And I had just bought myself before that, I think, or maybe just after that, I was really attracted to a double terminated moss agate that I found, which is kind of a mini wand, I guess one would call it. All right, here you go, Mr. O.
I shuffled.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. All right, you're right.
Who was this again? Swathi.
It's Swathi.
Right. Sorry.
That's all right.
And
Oh,
Swathi
well.
gets the 5 of Pentacles. I'll let you go first because you're so positive.
Well, we have a challenging card for happy hour, but you know what? Within every card in the tarot, there's light, and I think that's really exhibited here in this particular 5 of Pentacles card, Swathi. The person looks maybe like they're down and out. I know that there are some things right now, Swathi, that you are concerned about, job-wise, etc. And there's no reason, it's not saying there's no reason for that. Basically, though, what it's saying is there is light. There are people or situations out there that will help better your situation. Doors will open for you, but you're just going to have to pick yourself up from the floor there and open them. They're ready. There is help available. There is support. There is a new beginning out there. There is a community or a place for you at a better table.
A lot of times the Pentacles are obviously talking about the more material or mundane aspects of our lives. So, of course, that includes jobs. And we know from, our conversations that the focus on jobs has been pretty intense for you. I think this is saying Spirit says that you should just take hope in the idea that there is an opportunity that will come to you and that maybe perhaps Spirit has not shown you the opportunities yet because they're not really there yet. And that you have to try to keep the faith and remember that, as Banshee said, there is light still. And at some point, the way will be more clear to you, more precise. You will see. Spirit wants you to see where the door that helps really goes to.
And, it's funny because I have some memory of that last reading we did for you, Swathi. And so I want to say here again that, sometimes doors just magically appear and open for you. Sometimes, though, we have to be the ones to open those doors. But they're not locked. You're not locked out. You just have to be the one to open those doors, Spirit says, and it'll be there for you. And what Spirit wants you to do, I think, here, is to be sure you're opening the right door that it is really the right fit for you.
Right. And I think you know what that means then.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
So good luck, Swathi.
It's interesting here, this doesn't always happen for me on Happy Hour, but sometimes I see a direct correlation to the readings we just did for people. If you were on our last show, say, live show or something like that, it just seems to work that way.
All right.
Lily is up.
Lily is up. All right.
Hi, Lily.
I think I go first.
Yes,
this time,
you go
right?
first
Yes,
this time.
Welcome to our happy hour.
And Mr. O does not have to work today.
Yeah, so there's no running off the door. If we get into a little overtime, that's probably okay. We do have some other filming of our shows to do this weekend.
Oh my goodness, we
probably
do.
Be today.
Because we're actually doing an election.
Right, the American
prediction.
election, midterms election, is on Tuesday. And of course, there's a lot of consternation on either side about, what it means if the other side has a better victory. It's all very divisive and unsatisfying to the political dialogue that should be happening, perhaps.
Well, this is a focus on some of the areas around the election. The idea that, is there going to be some serious disruption? Anything other negative things going to happen besides who wins, who might not come out ahead? We'll see. We're going to look at this from a little bit of a broader perspective, but we're going to keep it short.
And we've done this before.
Sorry.
If anybody has gone into our files, we've did things over Brexit or the virus when it originally came out.
Well, we do yearly predictions.
We do yearly predictions. So we're very into the idea that we can use our cards to kind of get a scope on a collective situation or a global situation even. So what do you got? And this is Lily. You have the Knight of Cups, Lily. Spirit is saying that you are moving towards something particularly pleasurable. If you're not in a relationship, this could be talking about a relationship moving towards you, but it could also be talking about a relationship that's having deepening potentials, that you're moving towards an actual goal within the relationship, whether it's marriage or it's buying a house or it's having children or anything else, really. Let's not limit ourselves with just the conventional ideas about relationships.
Yes, this is just wonderful. This is a beautiful card. This is talking about the emotional highs, I think, rather than the emotional lows. You're heading and moving towards something very positive emotionally. Is it a new relationship? Is it a deepening relationship? Is it just, more self-love in your life? Whatever the case may be, something beautiful is coming your way. Spirit says, open your heart to receiving it.
Exactly. You're welcome, Mo.
Oh, yeah, Mr. M. We've done those videos
Somewhere
for
on
the
our
U.S.
YouTube
and the
channel,
world.
there's a playlist for that. I don't remember what it's called at the moment, but poke around, or if we find it, we'll mention it.
But we do have a number of things. We also predict the Super Bowl. Not always very well.
2 out of 3 we got right.
Yeah. 2 out of 3. We'll see what happens this year. But anyway, that's what we have for you, Lily. I can say no more than that, really. I just think something wonderful and joyful is about to happen. So open your heart to receiving it, because I think this is more about receiving it than giving it. Just my opinion on that. It's coming to you. All right, that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
So Buddy Blue is up, and we are going to give you your positive card of the day.
Hey, buddy.
And I'm just going to remind everybody that, of course, in addition to all the videos we've been talking about, there's the Lonely Hearts Oberon's Outlook on the Emotion Exchanges on Fridays. A new episode was up yesterday, and I've changed the format slightly. I'm just going to do a reading for each sign of the zodiac with 2 cards. One card meaning the opportunity in terms of relationships or romance, and the other card, the challenge to that. And so that first episode was yesterday, and I go through the whole zodiac: Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, all the way through. So check it out, please. Yes,
Shuffle.
Kara was there and saw Sassy. Thank you.
I know you cut last time because I forgot to, but cut again this time.
After I shuffle?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. She's the little shy one. And you know, she used to be out on our table here a lot during the first year. We had one person who always called her Sad Eyes.
You know, you could ask that question on the show tomorrow, Mama T. We're planning on picking the World Series. That would be a real challenge for me, too, because I haven't been following baseball much at all. So I would be definitely totally out of the blue, whatever the cards say.
That's why we're psychic.
Well, Anthony asked about the State U of M game last week. We did not get that one quite right. Little aspect of it was right, but the rest was wrong. But we could try it on our show, do a brief reading, and see what we get tomorrow.
Okay, Buddy Blue, here is what Spirit says is coming to you, what you should know.
It's the King of Pentacles.
It is the King of Pentacles.
You want to go first?
Sure. Spirit says the focus may be coming to a management kind of perspective, that maybe Spirit wants you to take stock of what you own and what you can control, what you can manage. Put your focus on your own personal security, whether that means a monetary sense of that, or whether that just means feeling safe in most situations, feeling safe, in your home, feeling safe in your environment, at your job, wherever you happen to may be. I liken to think of it more about that, perhaps, but I think it is saying too, Spirit says that maybe something comes to you that maybe will allow you to create and manage, if not a livelihood, just a sense of having, your needs met and being in control of them for yourself.
I think it might be the Dodgers and Philly, but I'm not sure. I think that's what it might be. At any rate, because isn't Justin Verlander in there, and isn't he with the Dodgers? I think so. Well, anyway, the King of Pentacles, Buddy Blue. I think Spirit is saying you are ready for more responsibility in your life.
Ooh.
You are ready for more financial security. It is saying maybe you don't sense this right now, but, you are ready to take on something, that elevates you more, that gives you more responsibility, whether it's over others or just more tasks in your life, that you can work with a team perhaps, or even if you're working solo. Sometimes I think the King of Pentacles, usually he rules over people, but it doesn't have to be that way. You're just ruling over your affairs, This is a time too, Spirit is saying, to gain that control over the material aspects of your life. And that can also include your physical body. Never forget that with the Pentacles. That sometimes it can just be about taking better care and control over your physical self.
And I'm drawn to the things in the background here, the books on the bookshelves, which there's several of them, and then the dog sitting nearby. And I feel like this is saying there's an interplay between knowledge, information that maybe would be helpful to you, that Spirit says don't forget what you know or what you can know, but also don't forget to rely on your instinct too, that your instinct expressed by the dog there is prescient enough to keep you level-headed and in charge of things. So that's what we have, Buddy Blue.
Is it my shuffle first or yours? I think it's yours.
I think it's mine.
You got it. Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy.
And Mr. Maurice is up.
Yay, Mr. M. Good
Hey,
to see
Mr.
you here
Maurice.
today. got a cheery word for you, I'm sure.
You're welcome, Buddy Blue.
You are welcome.
Oh. It's going to be another beautiful day, I think, in Detroit area.
It'll be 70, and then next week it goes down a bit. It's going to be in the... We have one day in the 50s, and the rest will be in the 60s. So...
Still
yeah.
Probably about right, or a little bit warmer than normal still.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still... And today, the winds are fairly strong out there, but they're going to get really whipping during the day. We've got a wind advisory, and it's going to be over 50 miles an hour as it ushers in the cold front, and hopefully some much needed rain tonight. We're hoping, because we really are low on the rain totals.
Yeah, we're 4 inches lower at least than what we
Yeah.
should have had by now. Okay, Mr. Maurice, here is your card, and it's the Three of Wands. So I like that. I get the feeling like,
Oh, yeah.
like maybe there's still something else you can project as a plan, something you're waiting for to happen. Maybe it's something new that's going to come. But Spirit says maybe always be prepared for your moment, because your moment is coming. And, you know, this is like the surf's up moment. They wait until they know for sure they're going to get the wave that will exactly bring them back home. Or in this metaphor, exactly bring to you what you want, or bring you to what you want. And so I think that's what this is saying, is that although recent things may not have worked out for you, Spirit says this is still time for you to remain aware of what the possibilities are for you to ride that wave.
Yeah, that's very interesting to me, this card, Mr. M. I love this card, of course. I've said it before. Just this whole idea of the surfer.
Sunnyfoot blesses you too.
Just the whole idea of the surfer, you know, just waiting for that perfect wave to come in, you know. And I think what Spirit is saying is that, you know, sometimes it's like that. You know, things, you don't go out and seek so much as you wait for it to come in. You know, she could go out there on her board and flounder for who knows how long until the perfect wave arrives, or she can wait for the right moment to strike. And I really think Spirit is saying that's the energy here for you, Mr. M. Wait for that right moment to strike. It's bound to come, because, you know, it's bound to come. You know, the waters don't remain calm forever. Something will burble to the surface. So just know that Spirit is saying that, you know, the right time will come for you to move forward. It just, you know, this is a time of waiting and anticipation.
I think it's important to note that in most decks, the Three of Wands shows somebody who has achieved a level or a platform from which they can feel they are poised to wait for the next thing to happen, the next wave to come in, the next opportunity to pursue. So I think this is saying you are in good shape. You're just being ready for what comes next, whatever that may be. And Spirit says you should.
Yep. That's what we have for you. I hope that resonates.
Thanks, Mr.
But it does
Maurice.
look like, I love this card, like I said.
I do.
It's just
I love it.
beautiful. Yeah.
All right.
All right, Kara's up.
Kara is up. We'll make sure Sunny blesses your card too.
Sonny just poked his head up for you.
I think you shuffle first, actually, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. Let me shuffle. Yeah. Oh, Sonny. Right. You're very welcome, Mr. M. Enjoy your day. Have a happy day.
You're welcome. Kara.
Oh, of course the Page of Pentacles has to pop up, doesn't it? Always? Seems like it anyway. There she is. And, you know, she's just dancing on the earth here. She's just very light on her feet as she treads the earth. She's got an interesting symmetry going here. I almost feel like, you know, hey, with the winds blowing here, it's kind of like she's exuding this idea of flowing with, you know, with whatever comes her way. Nothing can rattle the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is very curious about life, curious about learning, and Spirit is kind of maybe saying this is a real growth spurt for you right now, the beginning of some type of growth spurt, Kara, whether it's learning through books, whether it's learning through the natural habitat and earth that surrounds you. This is a time of learning and growth.
I think, you know, most of the pages embody the idea of receiving a message or delivering a message or a message coming around. And I think this message is saying, this is that message of growth, that you're going to receive a message that gives you the idea of where and how you can grow. Maybe it's somebody who can give you mentoring if you need that in a particular mystical discipline or something. So maybe it's a comrade in the magical arts that you might pursue. But maybe the message could come from somewhere else too. Just something you read, something that hits you, a synergy. I think this card is saying Spirit wants you to prepare for a synergistic moment that comes to you. Like I said, maybe it foretells an alliance or relationship with a situation that gives you this message or helps further your ambitions, but be prepared for it.
You know, and again, Kara, I want to remind about the physical aspects of the card as well, and it is the Page of Pentacles. And so I'm thinking here, any Spirit is also wanting to let you know that anything you have begun or are beginning to do physically for your health and well-being should be positive. You know, you might get some positive messages back from this. In other words, for example, you mind if I throw you under the bus?
Could I stop you?
For example, Mr. O just had a physical, and you know he's lost a bit of weight, and his blood pressure was stellar. So, I mean, you know, the thing is, so if you've instituted something that will help you, Spirit is saying you are on the right track. It is a good beginning for you.
But I do have to go back for another test. There is a little uptick in a particular enzyme level that they want to check out.
That's what we have for you.
All right.
Good luck with that, Kara. Mama
Yes.
T is up.
Thank you.
Is it my shuffle first?
Maybe.
Yep, maybe. Oh, Mama T, you need to do that. My appointment's in December. I better lose a bit of weight before then. Good luck with Thanksgiving coming. I plan on making a pumpkin pie this year.
So,
Shuffle?
yes. Didn't I? I don't remember. No, you did.
I did.
Mr. Maurice mentioned he wanted to know maybe more about our annual predictions, so I have actually pasted the link just now for the playlist that has some of those.
Yay,
So
Violet!
y'all are happy to look those up too if you wish, and if Mr. Maurice is there.
And
then-
Mama T, your husband's a smart man.
Did I miss something? Oh. Well, I needed to lose the weight anyways. I'm way less than I've weighed in over 40 years.
I have it.
You do?
I do.
You do?
And Mama T has got the strength card. Awesome.
Strength. It's Vincent from Beauty and the Beast, only he's changed his gender too.
Mr. O used to love that show. Oh, no. No, don't go there. Don't start singing the theme. All right. So, what a beautiful card, and I love this version too because it's showing that she has tamed the beast within, or how she has, and maybe it's not even, taming is not the appropriate word to me. She has balanced the beast within, because it is a part of her. It is a part of her. And she knows when more pressure needs to be applied or more aggressive energy is needed, and when it's best not to. And oftentimes it's best not to, but the bottom line is sometimes we do have to stand up for ourselves and our interests and what we want in life. And other times it requires a more gentle, balanced approach. So I think Spirit is saying right now, this is one of those times where, doing things behind the scenes, little subtle things, is in your best interests at this time.
It could be saying too that Spirit says the challenge is to wrestle these parts of your soul, that maybe there are a lot of times that you feel you need to be a little more assertive or even aggressive, and Spirit is saying you have to really figure out where your balance point is, Mama T. Perhaps that's what Spirit is saying.
Yeah,
is
I like
that you can be assertive without necessarily being mean. You can be gentle without being a pushover.
Right.
So it's saying
Right.
Spirit wants you to find what is that point in yourself where you don't let yourself get pushed around, but you are able to stand up for yourself without really being considered a bitch, overbearing, whatever it is. Spirit says this is coming to you, and that maybe, you just need to reflect on it more to figure out where your balance point is.
And the other thing is that, Spirit might be saying you really have more inner strength, than maybe you give yourself credit for. There's a lot of inner strength in this card. And, use it. And then the other part of the message, as we have just said, is really, to use it and wield it appropriately.
Oh, Mama T, everyone can be mean. Even me. People say,
oh, no,
he's
not the Scorpio.
Well, our son is moving into his career, settling into his career in the library world. And so he's starting to meet a lot of people that I knew over the last 10 to 20 years in the library world. And all of them were saying, oh, your father's so sweet. Oh, he's so nice.
And me and my son, we shake our heads.
Little do they know, I can be quite cruel and mean myself. Yes.
All right, so we are on Violet, right? Yes, we're on Violet. Am I shuffling first?
Here's
Yes.
someone I can never be a pushover with, but I can never
No,
be
you're shuffling
overbearing.
first because I handed the card.
I don't know.
I think so.
It's Violet.
It is your turn. You see Sonny's eyes shut there in the picture? So
Yes.
cute. He is sleeping with his head up.
Mama Mushy, It's going to stick.
Mama mushy.
You
Oh,
shouldn't have told me that. That's going to stick. There you go.
All right, you put them down so I can grab them.
You're welcome, Mama T.
You're welcome, Mama T.
And Sonny is saying namaste and be at peace, and he is finding his bliss too.
Yes, he's definitely in a blissful state right now. Or a very exhausted one.
Mushy Mumsy. Oh, that works too, I guess, eh? Okay, Violet, what is your divine message? Huh. You're waiting
Oh my goodness, a repeat card.
You're poised for your opportunity to hit the waves. You too have something that you could be, you should be, you are focusing towards. Spirit is saying the time is almost right for you to make that move that perhaps you've been planning. You've actually moving from a well-planned situation. The wands are enterprise and about the ability to navigate that. And of course, navigation is what the picture's all about.
The time is just about right, Spirit is saying, for something to be a go. But, the other thing about this card, I think in this case what I'm seeing, Violet, is, but even though the time is nearly right, there may still be some things that you could put in place, before you venture out for that wave. Check your gear, check to make sure you have everything you need to move forward, because it could be, it could be a really great experience, and you don't want to have anything, you don't want to leave anything behind that you need to make sure that this is the success it looks like it's going to be. There's a lot of anticipation for this moment, Spirit is saying. And the time is just about right.
I've been waiting to say, Kara, that sounds so delicious. Oh my goodness, I would love that.
Avocado roasted. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yums.
Well, why don't you work with avocado here?
Because you won't eat it.
I'm not a fan of the avocado.
I don't like to make food just for myself, so I avoid eating a lot of foods I would love to eat.
I just don't think you want to deal with working with an avocado.
That's not true.
Okay. Anyway.
Stand by for bickering.
Not unhappy hour, never. So this is really wonderful. This is saying, use this time, this moment, this moment of anticipation, to make sure all your planning is sound, everything is a go, and it should reap something. It should bring rewards back to you.
Spirit says it's a matter of time that the waves, the tide is coming in, and the tide is bringing in good things.
Hey, I know. I've got so many irons in the fire right now. I really got to focus on some of the more immediate
You're welcome.
Stuff I wanted to do.
So let's read for each other then, and then we'll close with our Namaste blessing.
Indeed. You're doing me first?
I'm doing you first.
Got to watch what I say with the Scorpio.
I am so hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. So.
Yeah, we didn't have breakfast, and I was going to run a thought by you, but we shall wait.
Well, I think it's going to be lunch because I'm feeling the need to eat a salad. Okay. I know. Poor baby. I don't have avocado, though, so. So even if I did eggs, I don't have avocado.
True that.
All right.
We're really low on some supplies. We need to get a shopping trip in. I know.
We?
Yeah, it's usually on me.
Oh, so this is you, Banshee.
No! Yes!
Changes. Turn and face the strange changes.
What the heck is going on now? Isn't my life constant change? There's that old saying, right? Constant change is here to stay.
Perpetual change.
I like that song. He's doing it very badly, but it's a Yes song I like.
Dun, 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 dun.
Love that song.
So, Spirit says you are always about change, and remember that you shouldn't be too sad about the things that fall away from you, because the things that are coming towards you are much more positive. And so there's a lot of sense of cycling here, that really right now this is a time for you to cycle through things, moving towards what really works best for you. And that even if some things do fall away, because of the way change works, they still become a part of that change, and they are what still propels you forward.
Everything changes. It's just like the cycle of life. It's just like the cycle of day to night, which I think is evidenced here with the background. And, it's just constant. So I don't fear change. I mean, I'm a librarian. And we've had to go through so many changes of technology, the way we do things, the way information is managed. So change has constantly been a part of my life one way or another. And so I guess I can look forward to more.
Everybody's
more
giving
of the same.
Everybody's giving their stats. So I am not quite 5'11". I used to be, but I think I've shrunk a little bit. And I'm about 177, 178.
I'm a shorty. I always thought I was 5'1", but either I've lost an inch or I never was. I'm 5 feet, so...
You're shorter now?
Well...
I thought you were 5'2".
No, I was 5'1". I was always 5'1". I know.
It's hard to remember. Too many short people.
But that's okay. We all know the other saying that good things come in small packages. All right, Mr. O, I'm ready to pull your card. Let's see what Spirit has for you.
Yeah, it's true, Violet. My mother-in-law, her mom was really a pretty tall woman, far taller than she is.
I have given you, Spirit has given
But
you
she shrunk.
the Two of Pentacles. Look at that, Mr. O, being able to juggle all of his responsibilities. To set up down here, to set up the set upstairs for our next shows. Mr. O is just juggling things in his life right now. And, sometimes it can get kind of hectic. Sometimes it can get kind of chaotic. But he doesn't complain much. He's definitely the master at making things...
That reminds me of another song I could sing.
Oh, no. No! He's definitely the master at manipulating all the various aspects of his life and keeping things in kind of a synergy or a harmony.
Aww.
Harmony and me. There, I could sing a song.
Harmony and me were pretty good company. I don't know the rest of it.
I know something about something over the sea, the islands in the sea or something. I don't know. Anyway, memories. So, Mr. O, that is you. And how about we end this? Do you have anything to add?
No. Sounds like another day of work.
Should we do a namaste blessing? Well, we should.
I miss any hair,
Sonny
Mama
has
T.
woken up for that.
That's why I wear the hat. So
Don't
see that balding pate back there.
Mess with my tablet. You miss your 80s hair.
I have gotten to be pre-diabetic once in my life. Everyone else in my family is diabetic except me, or they have been, and then they managed to cure themselves. I was the only one that didn't go diabetic, but I have been pre-diabetic, which means that for me, I was weighing over 215. I still didn't look incredibly big. I just looked a little bit fuller.
I'm going to do it this way. Close your eyes and
Because I got the big bones. Even if I'm not super tall, I have big bones
You
and
got
broad
that
shoulders.
one. All right. What is it?
It's a tree.
They're all trees.
Oh, okay. It's
Well,
that
most
one.
of them are. I think they all. Well, no, not all of them. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, it's a face behind a tree. I was looking
Yeah.
upside down like, what the hell is that?
That's beautiful.
Do you want me to read it?
I will read it. It's the blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects of your past actions and choices that have had what they have had, the positive effects they've had on you, both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. And the thing is, again, it's interesting about this idea of looking back at the past, because we've had the death card today come up a lot, and it's saying let the past go. It's okay to look at the past, but let it go. In other words, right now, I think this card is talking about the blessing of just being in the present moment, right?
Exactly.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
We wish you a happy rest of your day. Hope you've gotten the message you needed to hear today. And we hope that you'll be back next week for more. And do come to our live show tomorrow. And don't forget my Material Matters in the morning, where I'll be in the chat live. All right?
All right, so we'll see you, everybody.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.